Hey YouTube, this is Ford Rocks bringing you the review of the Baofeng uv5r Plus. A year later, I've had this thing for over a year now. Still works pretty good. Still very audible. And the clicky noises. I have lost some button coverage. Obviously you can tell that you can no longer really see what this button says, this button, that button says. Does work good. I did show how or where I cut to get it. I have refined it up so it looks a little better. I did lose the abilities for the light. For whatever reason, the light doesn't work well anymore. Go and turn that on for you. It won't even turn on. There you go, it just sputters like that. That's supposed to be the flash, and that's off. It's been pretty useful for what I have, you know, compared to other radios, such as the Motorola Talkabouts. You know, size comparison-wise, there's a difference. Now, mind you, this does have the extended battery. I will show it with the regular battery. So, size comparison-wise, they're just about the same size. A little bit longer of an antenna. Here's another Motorola Talkabout that I have that I used to use a lot until I got this thing, because this thing covers a lot more. Usage-wise, it's pretty good. Programming, I never had a problem. I know a lot of people have had problems with figuring out how to properly program it, how to get it to accept the transmitting and the receiving. Never had any of those issues, thank God. I'm pretty tech savvy when it comes to programming though, so I've not had a problem. I did have a problem initially with the charger. The charger stopped charging for me for whatever reason. So I contacted the people who I bought it through, and they went ahead and sent me a new charger. So my original charger didn't work. I do like these chargers because they are a standalone charger. You don't need to have the radio in there. It'll charge just like that. As well as the little battery can stand alone and charge. So you can have an extra spare battery or two out charging, and you can keep a battery in here and keep a battery on the charge 24/7. I also bought a few other accessories like the speaker mic, which works really good. It's nice and loud. You know, comes in nice and clear. It's got a nice length on it. Nagoya NA-771. And this is for both bands. It works a lot better than the rubber ducky, I tell you that much. As you can tell, there's quite a size difference in the two of them. And then I went ahead and purchased a car antenna that's magnetized, and this thing is just probably one of the strongest magnets that I've ever seen on it, and it's a good size. It works. I get up to 70 miles an hour, and it has never came off. Never seen it hanging or anything. Works really good. One thing I do wish that it would have came with is some sort of better hookup than this little hookup that it came with. Now, it's kind of a pain in the butt to hook this up. You have to put it in here and twist the radio. So it's now hooked up. And in my car, I usually use the lapel mic, and I'll have the lapel mic hooked up to my seat or the visor. That way I can hear it pretty good. And it just makes it a little more portable friendly to turn off the backlight. Allows me to get longer run times out of it. And it's not turning on anytime someone transmits, or anytime you're
A year
transmitting
plus,
or
and it's
receiving.
been working fine. Haven't had no problems other than the battery charger, which was replaced under warranty, so I have no complaints there. And the Baofeng uv5r Plus has been good. If I would have known that I would have had to modify the batteries the way that I've had to modify them, I might have went with just the uv5r to skip the hassle of having to deal with doing that. But, you know, it doesn't look bad to me. Works pretty good. And as you can tell, there's no issue with fitment. No issue with fitment at all. So that was my review of the uv5r Plus. More videos to come soon. Have a good day, YouTube.